Hello everybody, welcome to update 2 about the tower defense. I don't have anything new to show you this time. But I guess I have a tiny bit to show you. I made a slight change to the COD, but that's really it. I've been working on more of the game design standpoint. By working, I mean not at all. I mean, I actually worked there a little bit. Made a list of all the mobs. But instead of talking about what I added, which I don't have anything to show for that, I'll talk about what I'm planning on adding. Like, what exactly do I want to do before beta testing, and what exactly do I want to do before, I guess, the release? The beta testing, I want like 10 rounds, few towers and whatnot. My overall plan actually is to have, so each 5 rounds you complete, you'll unlock another area, and each new area will unlock a few like towers, maybe some upgrades. Then possibly every new round you complete, you can get some new upgrades from that too, but it might just be every 5 rounds instead. Not entirely sure yet. This is what that's gonna be. So my plan for beta testing, to have at least like most of the bugs fixed, of course. I like to fix some of these bugs that I have going on right now. I would like to have 10 rounds ready with a decent number of enemies, or maybe like 5 enemies. They're pretty easy, and a few towers maybe 3 total towers complete to be used by the beta testers. Try to finish 10 rounds. That's really it. I just really want to check for bugs using that, see what it is, maybe even, and of course I'll probably beta test as I get more progress out with the game as well. Not just the first 10 rounds. Probably like once I do an update, maybe I'll add 10 more rounds and do another update about it. Beta test some more players. That's how that plan's gonna be. In terms of finishing, I want like 60 to 100 rounds before I release it. I would like to eventually use every mob in the game, or like nearly every mob. Probably not villagers, wandering traders, and the boss mobs, or at least the dragon wither. As I'm not entirely sure if they have any things they do with no AI, because I feel like the wither still shoots skulls with no AI, but I could be wrong, and I probably am wrong, but I'm not sure about using them yet. And in terms of each mob, they should have a health, speed, and either a base special. The mobs have like a base special. I'm not sure they'll be implemented before beta testing, probably not. But like an idea, I have like pufferfish. If they get fully puffed, the tower closest to them will get deactivated for like 10 seconds or something. They have like threatening things that they can do. Maybe for like 2 vulgar animals, like 2 pigs are nearby, where they can breed, produce babies, at a certain rate. There's some basic special abilities. Not all mobs will have them. For example, salmon and cod will have no special abilities at base. Maybe eventually like bring them back like an upgraded version later on with maybe an additional special ability. Like maybe they gain more speed depending on how many more fish are nearby them or something. But just give it a little bit of flair, I guess. Give a little extra things to each enemy in the game. Make each enemy feel special. Not only that, I can also design the towers. I have to design the rounds, and there's a lot of just game design things I need to do. But pretty much once I get the 10 rounds done, get some towers done, get a few areas done, I'm hoping to be able to beta test then. It's probably gonna take a couple of weeks. Given at my pace I've been working on it, I have not been working on it that much to be honest. I've been playing other things, if I'm honest. So I want to really just focus on game design right now. We're actually implementing things. I have the base system for coding everything done. Of course, some bugs with some of the issues. I have to fix those, but the base stuff, at least, is done by itself. And most of the things that are basically base done, don't have bugs in it. The main bugs I have, everything to do with the shop system. Everything else is fine, really. Maybe the areas might have some issues, but those shouldn't be that hard to handle. Maybe they will. I don't know. I guess actually is kind of a cool idea that, hey, you have to be in this area for it to reset. I'm actually starting to think that that might actually be a decent idea. Definitely not me being lazy at all. That's all I really wanted to show off today. If you didn't notice, the one thing I changed with the COD speed, they're slightly slower. It's to an even 0.5 locks per second. I believe I can actually just spawn one in. The way I have it is I can just spawn one in, so if I can just destroy the towers real quick. Because that's really it. I just wanna get all those things done before I start the beta testing. And if you want a beta test for my Discord server in the description, I'll start recruiting players soon once I get this all finished up. As you can see here, it moves at a brisk 0.5 blocks per second. You definitely take damage from this card. That's all I want to show today. Hope you enjoyed this little update. This update 2. Hopefully be back next week for update 3 to be able to talk about what plans I have for Pacific, maybe like mobs, talk about some of the mobs I have designed, talk about maybe some of the towers I have designed, maybe some of the rounds. We can show off things. That's what I'm hoping to have accomplished by next week. I doubt beta testing will be ready for next week, but maybe in 2 weeks' time. That's what I'm hoping for at least. See you then. Make sure to watch Color Racing. Getting good. Happy with the season. Commentary might not be the greatest, but it's pretty. I think it's good. You can join my Discord for beta testing. I start a thing soon to apply to beta test. Make sure you're in the Discord to be able to do that. And bye.